Hello students, in this video I am going to solve two problems based on monohybrid cross or law of segregation of Mendel. So I will tell you how to write in the exam what is the proper method of solving these type of questions. So let us start. Read out the first question. So what is these? These are problems on monohybrid crosses. So the first problem is, suppose long-tailed, which is represented by capital L, birds are dominant to short-tailed. A female short-tailed. So short-tailed is recessive. So if a female is short-tailed, it must be, the genotype can only be small l, because it is short-tailed. So short is, if capital L is present, then it will be long-tailed. So it is short-tailed. So the genotype of this bird, female bird, will be small l. Mates with a male, which is long-tailed. So this male long-tailed may be L, homozygous dominant, or it may be this. In both the cases, these two genotypes can be possible, and in both the cases, it will be long-tailed. This male had one parent with long. So this parent can have again this or this, and other parent with short. So the other parent will be definitely small l. So this male, if one parent is small l, then it will have one allele from this parent. So it cannot be capital L. It will be only capital L, small l. If it is long-tailed, from one parent, it will have this allele or this allele, capital allele, but from the other parent, only small l can be possible because this parent is short-tailed. So the genotype of this male should be capital L, small l, and not capital L. Is it clear to all of you? Now we have to find out what is the genotype of male. So we have found the genotype of male is capital L, small l. What is the genotype of their offsprings and what is the phenotype of their offsprings? Now see how we solve these questions and how we should write it in exams. So first write parental generation. First, here you have to write either only P, or you can write the complete word parental generation. I am writing parental generation. Here we can write male or female, but normally we write female parent first. So what is the female parent here? Female parent is LL. We will write the genotype of female, or before this we can also write, here the L and L are given in the question, but sometimes it is not given. So we can write here, before writing this, long tail, dominant, and it is denoted by L. Short-tailed, recessive, and it is denoted by small l. So we can also write these symbols before starting the question. So here the parental generation, female is this, and the male parent we have seen it is LL, capital into capital and small. Then the next line after parent generation, we will write gametes. Here we will write gametes, and these, and always we encircle gamete so that we can differentiate from the somatic cell. So these are the gametes from the female side, and these are the gametes on the male side. Only two, it is a monohybrid cross, and we put a cross here and an arrow here. Now we have to write F1 generation, first filial generation. So we can write this generation in the form of Punnett square also. You draw this Punnett square with the help of scale and pencil, and very neat. These squares should be of equal size and should be neat. One. So these should be of equal size. So this is Punnett square for F1 generation. Here we will draw a line like this. Here we will write gametes again. Here female gamete, here male gamete, or whatever you want to write, male and female gamete. So the female gametes are these one, L and L. Male gametes are L and L. So it is a neat way to write, to form the Punnett square, or you can write like this also by doing arrows. But F1, so this will fuse with this can fuse with this. So first we write capital L, then small l, here L with L, L, here L with L, L, here L with L, L. So these are the four offsprings, or the F1 generation. This is F1 generation. F2 is not asked. If F2 was asked, then we have to again take the parents of the F1 plants or organisms, then again gametes, then again this, and this process will be repeated if F2 is asked. But here F2 is not asked, only the offsprings of these parents is asked. So only up to F1 we have to do. So what is next? We have to write genotype of offsprings. So what is the genotype of offsprings? 2 are L, L is to L, L. So these are 2 and these are 2. So the ratio is 2:2, or we can say ratio is 1:1. So the genotype are one heterozygous dominant and other is homozygous recessive. So this is the genotype. Here we can write heterozygous is to homozygous recessive. So this is the complete thing we have to write for writing the genotype. Now we will write the phenotype of offsprings of F1. So phenotype, we can see these two will be long-tailed. We will write long-tailed is to, these are short-tailed, short-tailed, 1:1, or 50% long-tailed and 50% short-tailed. Sometimes it is asked in percentage only also. How many percentage, 25, 50, 75, sometimes it is given. Write the percentage of offspring. So we can write 50% this and 50% long and 50% tall or short are formed. So this is how you have to write complete answer, and then you can write again A, answer A, this, what is this? male parent. You can write male parent. You can elaborate the answer. Male parent is LL, then B offspring genotype and C offspring phenotype. You can write the complete answer in the end also, and in this way you have to form this Punnett square. These are the gametes of F1 and these are the offsprings. Suppose in some question F2 is also asked, then again you will take, we will not write parent, then we will write F2 individuals, again this and this, like this, again gametes and again Punnett square, and here in front of Punnett square we have to write F2. Then we will write F2 if F2 is asked. So in this way these questions are solved. Now coming to the second, read it out. We should read it carefully and we can know the genotype and phenotype is given normally. Genotype we will know here only in the question. The ability to roll tongue. So here we will write is dominant to, we will write here rolling tongue dominant and we denote it by capital R. Then non-rolling tongue recessive and we denote it by small r. So this is, we have written the ability to roll tongue is dominant to not being able to roll. A woman who can roll, it means if the woman can roll, it may be RR or it may be RR. If she can roll, so one dominant allele should be there, one capital R should be there. So the genotype of the woman may be capital this RR or capital RR. She marries a man who cannot. So this man genotype will be smaller because he cannot roll and not rolling is recessive. Here it is written. Roll tongue is dominant and not rolling is recessive. So we have to find out what will be the genotype of offsprings. So we will make the Punnett square. What will be the phenotype? Genotype, phenotype both we can have by forming the Punnett square. How can you sure about the genotype of the woman? This woman may have two genotypes. It may have RR or it may have both the capital R's. It may be heterozygous or it may be homozygous dominant. So we will see how we can be sure which genotype this woman is having. So we are starting. First we will write parent generation or P. Here female, we will write, first we can write case 1. We will solve by taking both the genotypes one by one. So case 1, parental generation, this is female. So it may have, suppose I am taking first capital R, it is crossed with a male having this phenotype and this genotype. This one having non-rolling character. So again we will write gametes here. Gametes are R. We only encircle gametes, not the somatic cell. This gamete is encircled to differentiate it from the somatic cell. So here these will be the gamete. So in F1 we will form again the Punnett square. You have to make this square very neatly with pencil and scale. Draw these equal segments with pencil and so again here we will write gametes, male, female, female is RR, male is RR. So F1 will be formed. This can fuse with this, capital R, small r, capital R, small r, capital R, small r, capital R, small r. So this is F1 of springs. And what is the genotype of F1 of springs is all RR. All the four are RR, that is all are heterozygous. All are heterozygous. And what is the phenotype? Phenotype is all with rolling tongue. And the ratio will be all is to 0. So non-rollers 0, rollers all, or you can write 100%. 100% rollers are there. So this is case 1. If the offsprings, all the offsprings can roll their tongue, then the genotype of this woman, of this female should be capital R and capital R. Now we have to write case 2. So you have to write separately. I am writing here only. So you have to write case 2 below this. Draw a line with pencil and write neatly case 2. Here write case 2. I am writing here only. So again in case 2, parents female. Now we take this female as heterozygous. This one. First one. This one. And the male is same. And here the gamete will be different. One is capital, other will be small. So these two gametes will be formed in case 2. So again the same thing. This is female, only this will change. And here, so the female gamete will be R and R, and male small r. So this R can fuse with this, capital R, small r. This can fuse with this, capital R, small r. But here, the difference will be here, small and small. So now, what is the genotype of springs? Genotype of springs will be, these are 4 offsprings. These are the gametes. So these 4 offsprings are there. So the genotype will be capital R, small r, 2 is to small r, 2. Or we can say 1 is to 1. Or 50% into 50%. What is this 50-50? This 50 is heterozygous and this 50 is homozygous recessive. So the genotype is 50% heterozygous, capital R, small r, and 50% homozygous recessive, small r. And what is the phenotype? The phenotype is, here we will write phenotype. Phenotype is 50% rollers, tongue rollers, and 50% non-rollers. Because these two will be non-roller and these two will be rollers. So 25 plus 25, 50, 25 plus 25, 50, 50% rollers and 50% non-rollers, or the phenotype is 1:1. Half can roll, half can not roll. So How can you be sure about the genotype of the woman? We will see the offsprings. If all the offsprings are tongue rollers, then we will say the phenotype is, the genotype of the woman is RR. If 50% are roller and 50 non-roller, then we will say the genotype of the woman is R, capital R and small r. These type of crosses, they are also known as test cross. Test cross. And in test cross, one of the parent has taken to be recessive. This is recessive. Both the alleles are recessive. In test crosses, one parent should be recessive. The other parent can be heterozygous or homozygous dominant. Why the name test cross? What we are testing? We are testing the heterozygosity. What we are testing? The heterozygosity of the genotype of the one of the parents. How the heterozygosity is tested? If all the offsprings are same, all is to 0, then we will say it is homozygous dominant. And if it is heterozygous, then we will have the ratio 1:1. We cannot see the genotype. We can only see the phenotype. If the phenotype ratio is 1:1, then it is heterozygous, one of the parents. One should be recessive. And if the phenotype is all is to 0, then we will say this is homozygous dominant. So in this way, these type of crosses where one parent is recessive, other may be heterozygous or homozygous dominant, we call them test cross because we are testing the heterozygosity of the parent. So the ratio is 1:1. We will see in the next class that the ratio in dihybrid cross in test crosses is, there 4 types of individuals are formed. So their ratio is 1:1:1:1. This is the ratio for test cross in dihybrid. And this is the ratio for test cross in monohybrid. So you have to write clearly like this. First write parent generation, then draw gametes, then F1, then this Punnett square, then genotype and phenotype of the F1 individuals. And if F2 is also asked, then you have to repeat first F1, then you have to repeat the same again, and in place of parent in F2, you have to take 2 individuals of F1 and selfing is done, or both are same. So in this way you can solve these problems, and we will discuss later with dihybrid cross. This is all for today. Thank you.